Preseason's been very productive. We've been working since last spring on kind of implementing a new style of play, a little more possession oriented, right from the goalkeeper and defenders all the way up to the front. And it takes a long time to really get that style. It's not an easy style to adopt, but I think the guys have taken to it. We've got a lot of players that can play that way, and especially the new guys, it's really starting to click. So we'll find out more this weekend. The opponents have been good that we've played in preseason, but we're really looking forward to Friday to test ourselves against a true opponent. Some of the adjustments we've made have been kind of style of play, I would say, has been an adjustment. The guys have really taken to the possession style and looking to keep the ball right through the back to the front. And I think that is an adjustment for anyone to try and play, because it takes a lot of concentration, it takes some patience, and it takes some belief, because there are going to be times when you lose a pass, you miss a pass here in the back, and you've got to defend pretty hard to keep the ball out of the net. So you've got to have some belief and some faith in the system, and the guys have really taken to that. We've got a great group of new players, some junior college transfers. Jaden and Marco have done a nice job coming in, stepping right in. They're ready to go. A couple guys from Spain that have done well. Daniel scored our first goal of the season the other day. He's a forward for us, and then Manuel in the midfield. I think with this change of style of play, he's really helping us do that, because he's a natural possession player. He knows how to get it and give it and receive and pass and keep the game moving, in a positive way with possession. Yeah, I would say the returning guys that have really stepped up and done well, I think Matt Taphorn at the center back position. He's a defensive midfielder kind of late in the year for us, started to see some time last year, and we trained him as a back this spring, and he's taken really well to it. He's good in the air, good in the tackle, reads the game well, and he communicates really well out of the back, which is helpful. I think Pachi in the goal has done really well. He had a really good summer training with Real Salt Lake first team, training with pros and being in that pro environment has really helped him, and he's confident, and he instills a lot of confidence. And I would say Michael Quinn, Ethan Miller, Chris DeVille, in the midfield. Connor Bowen is coming off a little bit of a knock, but he's starting to see some time as well. So I think the midfield core, with kind of Jaden plugged in there and Manuel, we're quite happy with. I think Ethan's been a great leader, coming in fit and running the play in the midfield, kind of sharing time between forward and attacking mid, moving him a little further up the field, because I think he's got some goal scoring in him. He knows how to set guys up, he can score himself, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Ethan on the score sheet quite a bit this year. Schedule, we're starting off with a bang. We got 2 NCAA tournament teams this weekend. We start off at Loyola Chicago, who won the Horizon League last year, and then we're playing Western Illinois on Sunday, who won the Summit League. So, that's certainly a tough way to start, but I think a good way to start. We're going to be on the road. We're going to find out a lot about ourselves right on opening weekend. I think we're ready for it. We're prepared. Guys are fit. Guys are healthy. We're playing well. Some other highlights in the season, we're at Butler in Indianapolis, at IUPUI up there. We've got our home tournament over Labor Day weekend. Probably the biggest game of the year is going to be Creighton, Final Four opponent. They're in conference. We've got them at home October 13th. That's always going to be a big one. Any of the MVC games are going to be huge for us, home or away.